Good afternoon, Cardinals. Happy Wednesday, April 1st. We are midway through the third week of our extended break, and I'm sure you've heard by now that the governor has extended the time that we will be away from our physical building here at Highland through the entire month of April. So we have some work to do to get prepared for that month, and our teachers are working really hard to be able to connect with you to make sure that you are able to continue to learn while we are away. And we have some announcements about that coming for you today. First, let's cover some other announcements. Right before we left, we covered all of the birthdays that we were going to have over the 3 weeks that we knew we were going to be away. But now let's cover the birthdays for this coming week. Another announcement, if you know someone who is stuck in their home and particularly at risk from a health perspective, there is a group of people here in Northwest Ohio who are willing to go out and do grocery shopping and deliver the groceries in a safe way to those people. On this flyer, you can see all of the information you would need to connect someone who might be able to use this service. Also, the name and phone number to the right of the flyer is the local phone number for the person in charge of this program here in Northwest Ohio. As of this coming Monday, we will be transitioning to an important phase for the fourth quarter of this school year. Students, we designed the first 2 weeks, the end of your third quarter, as a review for you. The rest of the time we're away from our physical building will be spent learning material that is new. Not being in a classroom is a challenge, no doubt about it. However, there are important things that you need to learn before you move up to the next grade. So, we have to buckle down together and work through this. Parents, the curriculum being covered in the weeks ahead will be important for your children to understand to avoid gaps in their learning in the years to come. We know this is hard. Teachers are working to simplify what we are covering to focus on the most important prerequisites for the next grade level. Please be sure to reinforce the expectation that your children attend online meetings, learning sessions, and complete assigned learning activities. Also, pay close attention to communication coming home from teachers. They are hard at work learning new tools that will help them engage with your children. As the days and weeks go by, as they learn and become more comfortable with these new tools, teachers may introduce new methods of communicating with and instructing your child. If you support them, they will be able to better connect with and help your child grow. We promise to do our best to help you at home by building in flexibility and user-friendliness into what we are asking of you as parents. Remember, teachers are always available to answer questions and help your child work through the curriculum. If we stay engaged with one another, our young people will continue to grow, even in these challenging times. Okay, let's talk about how we will finish up preparations for this next phase of remote learning. Between parents coming to the building and teachers delivering some things to your homes, most of you have what you need for the long haul already. Still, we have some who have communicated to teachers that you need a Chromebook at home. Others have materials that teachers want to get into your hands, be it workbooks, packets, textbooks, or other items. Getting these things in your hands is tricky, of course, given the current government orders. However, we will orchestrate a drive-through pickup operation on Friday and Monday. We believe our plan will keep everyone safe and move as quickly and as efficiently as we can. Your teachers can tell you whether or not you should make your way to Highland on Friday or Monday, and whether or not you have anything to pick up. Okay, so let's talk about the plan. In order to keep the lines as short as possible, we've divided up and assigned pickup times to specific grades. Here you can see 1-hour windows for each grade, during which time families with children in these grades will be able to drive to Highland and pick up materials that will be waiting. You will notice that we switched the order of the assigned time slots for Monday to provide parents with some options. Here's a basic layout illustrating how our pickup operation will flow, and you'll notice that it basically follows the same pattern that buses use in the morning for drop-off and in the afternoon for pickup. Let's talk about the structure and parameters for the material pickup. First, while each grade level has an assigned time, parents can also pick up materials for all of their children at once. So a family with a kindergartner and a fourth grader can come at 8 a.m. on Friday and pick up materials for both students. Cars will enter the loop on the east side of the campus. Wave, give us a big smile. I know your teachers are going to be excited to see many of your faces, but keep a safe distance from all staff, and that's for everybody's safety. Chromebooks, for those who have communicated to their teachers that they are needed, will be picked up at the center table located in front of the main doors of the school. That's the first station that you're going to report to. All additional items will be available for pickup, will be in boxes with the teachers' names on them on specific tables for your grade, and they will progress from kindergarten, first, second, third, and so on. Okay. Parents and students will not exit their cars. Simply roll down your window, tell us the students for whom you are picking up materials, pop open your trunk. Teachers and staff then will retrieve the materials and place them in your trunk and close your trunk for you. Please do not pass another car. Wait patiently for the car that entered the parking lot in front of you to stop at each table necessary for that family. No passing will ensure a safe retrieval of materials for everybody involved. No one will be permitted to enter the school building. Finally, please be patient with us. We are working now to be as organized as we can so that this process is as quick as it can be. Two, know that we're only allowed 4 volunteers at a time, but we're going to do the best we can to get you in and out of there as soon as we can. Okay, the time has come for our next Beyond the Books challenge, and here it is. The Highland Elementary Masters Tournament. Each week, you will be given a challenge or two. When your classwork is complete, you can take on these challenges, some fun, some academic in nature. Each contest will be scored like a hole is in golf. You will earn points for your class. The only difference with our version of the Masters is that, unlike golf, the highest score wins. The more points your class scores, the higher it will climb on the leaderboard. If you've never played golf before, sportsmanship, honor, and playing by the rules mean everything in the game of golf. So compete hard and be sure to be good sports too. At the end of the tournament, the class with the most points will win the traditional Masters green jacket. No, seriously, we have a jacket. Photographic evidence coming soon once eBay delivers said jacket. Let's start with hole number 1. It is April Fool's Day. Game on. Your challenge is to play a harmless April Fool's Day prank. The better the prank, the more points you score. My attorneys have advised me to mention that your prank cannot involve something that will get Mr. Swaggerty sued or fired. If it does, you are disqualified from the tournament. Submit a picture, video, or written account of your prank to Mr. Swaggerty by Thursday. And because I believe in setting a good example, I may or may not have played some pranks on Mr. Schmidt and Mrs. Noonan. All right, good luck, everybody. Happy pranking and have a great rest of your week.